Live from the Titans Soccer Complex on Eastern Florida's Melbourne campus, it's the 2015 NJCAA Division I Women's Soccer Championship Game 3, with the 11-seeded Moraine Valley Cyclones taking on the 2nd-seed Tyler Apaches. Next. A beautiful day continues for Game 3 here of the 2015 NJCAA Division I Women's Soccer Championships here in Melbourne, Florida. We've got the 2-seed Tyler Junior College taking on 11-seeded Moraine Valley. Hello and welcome into the broadcast. I'm Nick Grunowitz. Thanks for taking some time to join us here today. These two ready to go head-to-head here on day one of the tournament. Let's check out our players to watch. For Moraine Valley, Marbella Rodriguez, the freshman, local from Chicago, Illinois, the forward, 21 goals, 11 assists this season. For Tyler Junior College, the Apache will rely heavily on Sydney Tiemann, the forward from Lindale, Texas, 17 goals, 7 assists this year for a Tyler Junior College team that went 16-3-1. Let's take a look at the starting 11s for both sides. Leah Fish in goal for Tyler Junior College has allowed 9 goals in 20 games this year. These two teams under the direction of head coaches for Moraine Valley. Albert Palar, the head coach in his first season. This guy started right down the road in Chicago at St. Xavier University, a local guy, 14-1 in his first season. As for Corey Rose, he's at Tyler, the man that started this program in his 8th season. Let's take a look at the referees. Uwe Tittel, Jamie Willis, and Ronnie Crown will be down there officiating this one as these two teams get ready for Game 3 here on the afternoon of Day 1. And we do thank you for joining us. First touch here, and we are ready to get underway. A frantic pace to start things out here. As we get set, Moraine Valley coming in 14-1. The Cyclones from Southwest Chicago. Officially, it's Palos Hills. If you're familiar with the Chicago area, not too far from Midway Airport, from what I understand, where their campus is located, not too far from there in the Windy City. Tyler Junior College, the Apache from Tyler, Texas. This program, 2 national titles in the 8 seasons that Corey Rose has been with the program. Well, all 8 seasons. He's the man that started everything at Tyler Junior College. We'll get you familiar with both these rosters as things do get underway. Tyler College in the black jerseys, black shorts, the white Tyler crest on the left breast of the jerseys. Moraine Valley in white jerseys, white shorts. Excuse me, as I need to correct myself here. Tyler is in white. The, I guess, higher seed, as I would say, the number 2 seed coming in at 16-3-1. They're in the white jerseys, white shorts. Moraine Valley in those black jerseys and black shorts. And here comes Moraine Valley with the control. Marabella Rodriguez, we told you about her, 21 goals, 11 assists this season. It's sent down the near side, and Marabella's on it right here, working on a defender. Easily gets a step to the left. Is going to play it back for a teammate. That's Alex Abed. That one punched into the empty space on the near side here. And it's a race for it. Controlled by Tyler. Moraine Valley Region 4 champions. I mentioned Albert Palar, the head coach in his first season. Tyler sends the ball ahead, a run for it. And it's controlled by Moraine Valley on that far side. Ball on the right side of the box. Here's a chance for Tyler. This one's sent up long, and it's going to roll out near the backside of the box. Tyler going to run this one down. This is Sydney Tiemann, team leader in goals, 17 this season, sent out around. Here's Lesmes. Back up to the top. Tyler looking to change the point of attack. Kennedy Rose will leave it back for a teammate. And when sent onto that far side, Moraine Valley will head it out as these two teams start to just try to get a feel for the pace of play here. This game 3 of the day, as I mentioned. In case you missed the first two, Butler, a 3-0 win over Schoolcraft College. Laramie County falling to Iowa Central 4-0. So both games shutouts. Should make both goalkeepers hopeful. You want to be on the right side of that, I guess. But the two goalkeepers in this one, both very good. Leah Fish, the sophomore from Tyler Junior College, 9 goals allowed in 20 games this year. Kaylin Egiarto has allowed just 7 goals in 15 games. 7 shutouts for Egiarto. Ball off to the right side, pushed out there. Tyler will keep possession. So the Apache move from right to left across your screen in those white jerseys and shorts, now that I've gotten it straight. It's Moraine Valley in the black from left to right. There's a throw into that right side of the box, headed up twice and out the touchline, last touched by Tyler. And Moraine Valley will control. This Tyler team, one of the younger teams, the second youngest, I guess I would say, in this national tournament. 16 freshmen on this squad that's headed by Corey Rose. As Moraine Valley pushes Maribela Rodriguez, pushes it to the far side out there. That's Maggie Hacker. Hacker has it taken away, sent up the far sideline. And a little bit of a run here, and now maybe a chance for Tyler. That one poked out well by Moraine. That was well played. Ball in the middle of the pitch here. Once again, these two teams just kind of starting to get a feel here. Most of this played in the middle third of the pitch. We saw a frantic start to that Laramie County Iowa Central game that ended up being 4-0 Iowa Central. This one out the near side is they were looking for Ariel Howell. Couple of headers. Ball controlled by Moraine Valley. Now back Tyler. Once again, a possession change right at midfield. This is Ariel Howell. Swung back. Kennedy Rose, the daughter of head coach Corey Rose, sends it into the middle of the pitch. This one controlled by Moraine Valley. Rose putting on some pressure here. Lauren Reagan controls, trying to turn the corner, has it taken away, and it's punted long out and picked up by Moraine Valley keeper Kaylin Egiarto. Correction, make that Leah Fish who played that one for Tyler. This one out at the near sideline here, and it will be Tyler to toss it in. Already a substitution for Corey Rose. Checking in for Tyler, number
NJCAA soccer by visiting the official website of the National Junior College Athletic Association at
28, Jessica McLeod make that. Taking a seat, Cooper Mullins. Moraine Valley with possession. They throw it out to that far side. This is Alexis Delgado. Once again, Tyler with the control as they send it back into their offensive third, trying to find an opportunity here. Coming back to the near side for Tyler. This is Asai, has it taken away. Moraine Valley controls. Maribela Rodriguez has it punched away. Here's Tiemann. Middle of the pitch, maybe an opportunity coming here. Lesmus trying to avoid the official. Will drop it back to Kie Asai. From Osaka, Japan. Her pass headed and controlled by Moraine Valley for a moment, but it's left back to the defensive line of Tyler. Now back to Asai. Lesmus pushing to that far side, and it's deflected. Nicely played by Moraine Valley's defense there. That was Alexis Delgado. Unfortunately, will go as a corner kick. First one coming here for Tyler Junior College. Delgado from Burbank, Illinois, had only one play to make, and it was deflected out the touchline there. Who will handle this for Tyler? It'll be Kelso Peskin, the Cape Town, South African native. She plays it short. Here comes Peskin now. Some nifty footwork to the touchline. Two defenders on her. Looking for a little bit of room. We'll send it back out to Lesmus. Into the middle of the box, up high, deflected out. And this back line of Moraine Valley continues to play strong here early. A little under 10 minutes gone by, we remain scoreless. Left-footed shot rolls into the top of the box, and it's once again sent out. This one lofted in, a chance here for Peskin, right side. She shoots it, and it is deflected back out. An opportunity there for Tyler Junior College, a one-time push for Tiemann, the leader in goals for this team, and she couldn't quite finish it. Here's Tiemann again. At the top of the box, bumped is Lesmus. She can't control. Once again, back in the top of the box, and Tiemann can't get to it, and they're going to call it offsides. Let's take a look at that opportunity there. Peskin centered it, and Tiemann had it on her foot. Here's Peskin there, and a little chip shot. Tiemann a chance, and a good stop there for Moraine Valley. Delilah Alcala with the stop from Blue Island, Illinois. Well played there. And a throw in for Moraine Valley. Tyler with the header. Moraine Valley able to control. This is Lauren Reagan. She'll change the point of attack to the top. Reagan back with it again here. We're going to turn the corner. Instead, it's taken away by Tyler. Punched up ahead. They're looking here for McLeod. She has it taken away. Now here's Tiemann, right side of the box. Team leader in goals. Peskin, she's second on the team. Good left stop kick. Left-footed shot. Wide. And Kelso Peskin hits the turf. A goal kick coming. Tyler with another opportunity here. Their second shot on goal. And they come up empty once again.
DVD copy of today's TV broadcast of this game. You get the order form at the ticket desk. Also,
let's take a look at that one once again. Kelso Peskin, a nifty step to the left. Here's Tiemann setting her up. Fakes right, comes left. Open look and just couldn't quite turn it around the corner, and then Peskin hit the turf. And Moraine Valley back on control, back on the attack here. Ariel Howell, the Tyler, Texas native. One of a few from Tyler here on this team, 3 of them. Kennedy Rose, of course, the daughter of the head coach. Ari Assad and Ariel Howell all hail from Tyler, Texas. Here's Kie Asai, sent up ahead, another opportunity. McLeod run off the ball, and it's punched out the touchline. Once again, Alexis Delgado electing for the corner kick instead of risking something else, and we'll see another Tyler Junior College corner kick, their second of the half. See who handles it this time for Tyler Junior College. Last time it was Kelso Peskin. This time, Logan Phillips will handle it for the Texas natives. She'll play it short. Here's a centering kick. This one headed and lofted up towards the back post, controlled in the middle. The ball is loose, and with it right now is Tyler Peskin. Has it roll by, she's going to punch it out to that far side. And once again, another lofting ball into the middle of the box, headed out by Moraine Valley. And once again, this Moraine Valley defense able to make it stand up as they're under pressure, have bent but not broken yet. Victoria Alanis. Back to the near side. This is Ariel Howell. Ari Assad. Yuria Miyake will send it forward. One touch. This is Asai. The ball loose, Moraine Valley able to gain control once again. And that one out. It's going to go back to Tyler on that far side. Toss in. They're looking for Peskin. Her header. It's controlled here now by Tyler. They got some numbers here. Here's Tiemann, her header to the right side of the box, and it's picked up by Kaylin Agyarto, the freshman from Orland Park, Illinois. And she'll drop kick it out towards this near sideline here. 50-50 ball controlled by Tyler as it squirts towards midfield, and Tyler will kick it into the defensive backfield, try to gain control. Logan Phillips back to Ariel Howell. Up ahead, McLeod. And this one played back to Leia Fish, who will change the point of attack to the far side. 15 minutes gone by, first half. Tyler Junior College, a couple of opportunities. They've come up empty. Moraine Valley without a shot on goal yet. Here's Miyake. Lofted ahead, looking for McLeod. Can she run with it? Trying to get around the defender, cannot do it. And they'll punch it out that far side. Delilah Akala once again with a nice play. And some substitutions coming here. We'll see Howell take a seat, checking in. Xaviero, as well as Peskin will sit down for Tyler. Into the ball game for her. We'll let you know in just a moment here. Both sides making some substitutions. This is Xaviero. Working to the left, gets a little bit of a cushion. Sydney Tiemann looking for some room. Back up high, Xaviero. Correction, that was Logan Phillips who had it roll out the near side. Last touch by Tyler. They'll turn it over, and we'll see a throw-in for Moraine Valley. We'd like to thank you for joining us here on NJCAA TV. Nick Grunowitz, sideline in Melbourne, Florida for the 2015 NJCAA Women's Soccer Championships. This game 3 of our day, second-seeded Tyler Junior College taking on the 11-seed Moraine Valley. Moraine Valley from Illinois, Tyler from Texas. Ball sent to the near side. This is Rodriguez trying to work around the defender. Her centering shot is going to go out the back of the box where Tyler collects out there. That ball punched into some empty territory there by Alanis. Make that Alanese. Here's McLeod. Asai looking for some room, and Moraine Valley has packed it in defensively here. Tiemann can't control the ball off the chest. And it's left back. Moraine Valley trying to find an opportunity. Tyler controls. This is Chavero. Asai. McLeod. Back to Asai. She's going to leave it long for Tiemann. Can she run that one down? No. So a throw in here for Moraine Valley. I want to remind you, Select Sports is proud to be the official match ball of the National Junior College Athletic Association. Select's Super FIFA Match Ball is used exclusively at all NJCAA soccer championships. Select Sport, inspired by history but designed for the future. That ball on the far side there, moved to the top. Asai controls with it on her right foot. Touched back by Logan Phillips. Kennedy Rose sends it to the far side. Here's McLeod. Correction, now Rose with it. Now McLeod tries to touch it into the middle of the box. Nobody there. Coming out, Aguiarto, and she makes a play. Moraine Valley, Region 4 champs. They're 14-1, as I mentioned, just southwest of the city of Chicago, just outside Midway Airport. It's really not a bad drive. Made it a few times myself, might I say. Kennedy Rose fighting for that one, and they're going to call a foul on her as she battled with Lauren Reagan. So Moraine Valley will have possession here. Let's see who will take this kick. Looks like Delilah Akala will handle it. Yes. The freshman boots this one long near the top of the box. That ball flutters a bit. It's been a windy day, and it's loose in the box. Here's an opportunity. Shot deflected well by Leah Fish and batted out by that defense for Tyler. Fish able to just get a hand on that one. It's still a flurry here as Fish is looking to come out and play the ball. It's headed out. Moraine Valley still trying to keep the pressure on here. Maybe another chance. It's left to the right side of the box and nobody there. Let's get another look at that flurry of activity after Fish makes the play. Ball near the top of the box. It just squirts out, and an opportunity here. The shot is just deflected by Leah Fish. Nicely done. That off the foot of Paulina Stafira. She could have had her 8th goal of the season. Instead, Leah Fish with a nice stop to keep this a scoreless game. We're a little over 20 minutes into the first half. In game 3 of the day here, the ball settled by Tyler. Lauren Rose almost lost it for a moment as she weaves her way back towards goal. And Leah Fish will go back to work. This Tyler Junior College team, 16-3-1. 2 national titles in the last 8 seasons under head coach Corey Rose. Here's an opportunity for McLeod. Long ball, left-footed shot. That one is in. Kaylin Aguiarto guessed right, guessed wrong. McLeod goes right to the center of the net and scores. Let's take a look at this one again. Long ball sent ahead. McLeod able to settle it. Goes with the left foot and crosses up the goalkeeper, Kaylin Aguiarto, and finds the back of the net. So it's 1-0. Tyler Junior College with 23:55 to go in the first half for McLeod, her 16th goal of the season. Just as it felt like both these teams were going to try to pack it in and play for some limited opportunities. That one long, and, well, Tyler found one. Went to McLeod. This ball out the near touchline. It'll be Tyler's possession. Jessica Chavero will toss it in. Back up to the top. This is Rose. Sent to the far side, Asai. McLeod looking to turn the corner again. Maybe another opportunity for her. She looks to center. Nice stop. Comes back to the left. Sends to the top of the box. Here's Asai. Her shot is high and caught by Kaylin Agyarto. Clearly did not square that one up. Did Kiai Asai from Osaka, Japan. 8 goals this year for Kiai. And a 50-50 ball out the near touchline. It's going to go back to Tyler Junior College. Jessica Chavero will do the honors, but first a substitution. Kiai will come out. And checking into this game, Kellis Darby, the sophomore from Grapevine, Texas. So Corey Rose making a change on that back defensive line. Sent out to Rose. Kennedy Rose will flick that ball over to the far side. This is Victoria Alanese. Back out McLeod, 1 goal already. She looks to threaten once again, runs into 2 defenders and has it poked away. And Alanese will throw it back in again. Tyler Junior College, Region 14 champs. Did not play in this tournament a season ago. Navarro Junior College was here from Region 14. Tyler making a return this season, seeking for the program's 3rd national title. Back to the near side. This is Darby, the newcomer. Sent McLeod another chance. Her left-footed shot lofted and in the box. It's picked up by Moraine Valley. A nice play there. Alexis Delgado out-muscling for the loose ball there. And Moraine Valley able to avoid any more trouble inside the box. Both teams trading off possessions here. Here's Rose, who's able to hunt it down. Here's McLeod. Rose going back to work again as she sends it back to the near side. Xaviero. This game 3 of the day, Moraine Valley and Tyler Junior College. Game 4 and the final game of the day. This one sent into the box, and it's picked up by Agyarto. The game immediately following this one, Spartanburg Methodist College will take on the host team, Eastern Florida State. Eastern Florida also the top overall seed in this tournament. They were going to host it no matter what, make the tournament or not. They've got a great site out here in Melbourne, Florida. Great facilities, as you can see. They were going to host it. It's whether or not they were going to play in it, and Jeff Carr really making that no doubt. The team going 14-0, winning their region, of course. That's how you get here. Perfection on the line, and that team sits eagerly awaiting their chance to open the tournament today. Ball sent to the far side. Tyler continues possession. Here's McLeod. To the top, one touch. Logan Phillips lost it for a moment, but it's regained by Kellis Darby. Into the middle. That one punched out the far side. And a substitution here. Coming out for Moraine Valley is Alexis Delgado. Ball flicked into the box. It's picked up by Agyarto. Here's Rose, Kennedy Rose. Left ahead to Darby. Looking for a teammate, found Logan Phillips. This one loose on that back line and controlled by Riley McLeod. Riley looking to find the back of the net. Her sister already has 1 goal. But Moraine Valley able to deflect it back out. 18-17 left, first half, 1-0. The lead for Tyler Junior College. The Apache, a goal from Jessica McLeod. That's the difference in this one, her 16th of the season. was a nifty left-footed shot, went right to the center of the goal. Now here's a takeaway by Moraine Valley. Sent to the middle of the pitch, maybe something percolating here for this team. Instead, no, it's Tyler Junior College that takes it away, a player down for Moraine Valley. And this one slid into the box, and Aguiarto almost run over. Well, just about bumped into by a player from Tyler as well. I believe that was Andresha Spates who bumped into Aguiarto. She's down, but let's see if they'll bring the trainer out. They will. Aguiarto down, and they're right now taking a look at her as she lays flat on her back. The collision between Aguiarto and Spates. Let's take a look at exactly what happened there. This ball sent into the middle of the box, and Spates thought there was an opportunity. She came in, and oof. Aguiarto took a knee to the side of the head there. That's concerning. As Aguiarto went down to try to play that ball, and Spates thought she had a chance at it, and that right knee caught the left side of the head of the freshman goalkeeper from Orland Park, and she continues to be down as they take a look at her. And now head coach Albert Pellar, the first season head coach, is on his way out to check as to what's going on with his goalkeeper. Aguiarto has been so good for this team this year, just 7 goals allowed in 15 games. 7 shutouts this year as well. And they're still tending to Kaylin Aguiarto. It seems that Andresha Spates is just fine, the sophomore from Brenham, Texas, as she came in. It looks like maybe that might have opened up a cut or something on the side of Aguiarto's head there, because they're taking a look at her right now and making sure that everything is good to go. But for Moraine Valley, this has to be concerning. One of their cornerstones on this team, the goalkeeper, and Kaylin Aguiarto. And with her down, 17:36 left first half, 1-0 Tyler Junior College. Aguiarto does not seem to be very worried while they tend to her. But Moraine Valley want to make sure that she is all right and taken care of. Albert Pellar will head back to the bench. Now, of course, with any team, there's 2 goalkeepers on this roster. The other for Moraine Valley. They've had quite a few play goal this year, kind of bounce in and out of that goalkeeper position. In fact, when you look at their numbers this season, they've had 7 players play some sort of minutes in goal this year. So Kaylin Aguiarto being one of them. The other to play major minutes is Victoria Pachkowska, who started in this game on the defensive lines. They're going to walk Kaylin Aguiarto out. We'll see what the decision is here from Albert Pellar. But a majority of the players that are listed on their sheet here in terms of players that have taken time at goal are all, of course, playing in this game right now. No one's sitting on the bench designated as a goalkeeper for Moraine Valley. So we'll see what Pellar's decision is here. I mean, when you look at the numbers for this team, they've got Maggie Hacker, who's a midfielder or a forward that has logged minutes according to their stat sheet at goal, 10 minutes that is. Let's take a look one more time now that they've gotten Aguiarto off. This ball bouncing in, and Spates comes in, and once again that knee just catches the backside of her head, and they were looking at it. They had a towel on the side of the back of the head there. I imagine it might have just opened up some sort of a cut or something while they tend to her. And I get the feeling for Moraine Valley, they intend just to try to get her patched up and back into this game right now. We'll have to see. But Albert Pilar does not have a backup goalkeeper on this roster per se. I mean, Maribello Rodriguez, who is the leading goal scorer on this team with 21, has logged 5 minutes in goal, according to this. Lauren Reagan as well, Deanna Lang, Maggie Hacker, as I mentioned. I mean, Kayla Negiarto, she is the list for this team, so you hope that she can go. Already down 1-0 to Tyler. Moraine Valley need to try to keep this deficit right where it is for the final 17:36 in the first half and throughout the second half as they look to find their footing in the first game of this tournament. This is game 3, as I mentioned. If you missed the first two, they've both been shutouts. 3-0 Butler over Schoolcraft. Iowa Central over Laramie County, 4-0. The higher seeded team, the top team in that matchup, has been the one that has gotten the victory. So a change here by Albert Pilar. Aguiarto will come out. Lauren Reagan, the freshman from Oaklawn, Illinois, will check in to play goal. Lauren Reagan has played 1 game in goal this year, has logged 20 minutes, has not faced a shot. And we'll get things started back here. 17:30 left and a 1-0 lead in the first half for Tyler Junior College. McLeod on that far side. See who gets to test Lauren Reagan, the goalkeeper, first here, as Tyler continues to move up that right side. This is Alanese looking for McLeod. She's bumped off the ball. Correction, that was Cooper Mullins who was bumped off the ball. Ball at the top of the box, well outside. And here's a shot towards Reagan. She handles it, just gets a hand on it. That off the foot of Kellis Darby, and Reagan able to knock it down. And you have to think, if you're Tyler Junior College, if you're Corey Rose, the head coach, they make a goal change here. You want to just try to test Lauren Reagan any way possible. I think that was what was behind that shot from well outside from Kellis Darby. Just throw it at the goal for the first time, see what happens. Test her a little bit, see what she has. Jessica Shaviro. This is Riley McLeod. Darby again. A little bit of room. Looking for McLeod. She finds her. This now. Pushed ahead, left-footed shot just wide, and that off the foot of Logan Phillips. So Tyler getting aggressive here. Now a couple of changes.
DVD copy of today's TV broadcast at the ticket desk. You can get the order
Cynthia Salas in.
DVD copy of today's TV broadcast game.
That for Moraine Valley. Kennedy Rose will take a seat for Tyler. Checking in for them, Ari Assad back into the ball game. So Tyler continuing to push on that right side. Moraine Valley will control as they set it up. 15 minutes left, first half, 1-0 Tyler Junior College. We do thank you for joining us. Nick Grunowitz here in Melbourne, Florida, here on NJCAA TV, the Women's Soccer Championships. Ball left in the box. This one controlled by Tyler. Up to the top, right-footed shot by Darby is well out the back there, wide. And Moraine Valley is going to try to flip the script here and get a quick start. Tyler sniffing it out, stepping in and making a stop nicely. Kennedy Rose has remained in this ball game. She just I believe moved up to the midfield, was not lining up in her normal spot. She's moved up after that last substitution. So Assad checked in, Rose moved up. And Tyler controls here. McLeod putting pressure on it. And it's knocked out the sideline. Last touch by Moraine Valley. That was Zalali Manduhano who poked that one out. Kennedy Rose looking to go to work here. Tripped up, has it taken away by Moraine Valley. Nicely done by that defensive squad. Looking to change the point of attack. They come to the near side. They were looking for Maggie Hacker, the forward, but overshot her. And Chavero will toss it in. Rose looking for McLeod, and that one too long. I think that Cooper Mullins who they were looking for out there, trying to go backdoor. A little backdoor cut there, couldn't quite find her. Logan Phillips had it in the vicinity of a teammate there. Moraine Valley again, poked away. Just like in the past 2 games, we've seen really one team control the possession in their offensive side. That has been Tyler in this one. Leia Fish comes out and is lightly tested. I wouldn't even know if I'd call it that, but Moraine Valley has had a few limited opportunities. One loose ball in the box that Fish had to block. But aside from that, not very much for this Cyclones team from Illinois. And now a whole host of changes coming for Corey Rose as he brings in 3 players. Anna Lesma's one of them, starting midfielder. Also back in. Alanese will toss it in. And she'll do the same once again. Wind starting to pick up a little bit here. It blows across the field from the far sideline to the near sideline. We have seen that affect some of these games. A couple of balls have fluttered that have given goalkeepers a little bit of trouble. We've seen 7 goals scored today. This one into the box, and it goes out the back. Lauren Reagan stepping up, trying to make a play on that one. Riley McLeod couldn't quite get a foot on it. This one kicked out by Moraine Valley. Into the top of the box. Moraine Valley able to knock it away. That defensive back has played well for the most part here in the first half. Just one miscue. It cost them the goal by Jessica McLeod. Tyler continuing to pressure. If you are just joining us, Moraine Valley playing without their starting goalkeeper, Kaylin Egiarto. She was in a collision. Took a knee to the back left side of her head. Looked like it might have opened up a cut that they needed to tend to. So she exited the game. Lauren Reagan is between the pipes for this Moraine Valley team. Chavero tosses it in. This ball headed back out right to Chavero. Darby controls. Here comes Kellis Darby surveying. Kicks it off the back of a defender. This ball out to Alex Abed. Chavero. One touch finds Lesmas. Under 10 minutes to go. First half 1-0 Tyler Junior College. Darby again. This Tyler defensive squad trying to force feed the ball to Kelso Peskin, who has re-entered the ball game. Sydney Tiemann out as well. Tiemann, Peskin. The forwards in this one, also the other forward, Cooper Mullins. Peskin trying for a header there. She's knocked down from behind by Alexis Delgado. Foul called, and now Tyler in a little bit of business here. A chance to put some pressure on this backup goalkeeper, Lauren Reagan. Free kick from well outside the box, but this team has the legs that can definitely reach it. Yay Asai looking to line it up. She'll leave it. Left-footed shot. This one lofted well. Reagan reaching up, but will let it go out past the back post. That one off the foot of Anna Lesmes. Let's take a look at that one more time. Lesmes here putting a foot on it. Reagan tracking it, reached up and just went wide of that left post. Chavero. This is Darby. One touch was looking for Lesmes, and Asai couldn't steer it that way. This one kicked long, and it's controlled by Alanese. Darby again in midfield. Alanese out there. 7:38 left first half, 1-0 Tyler Junior College. This one sent long. They're looking for Peskin, trying to turn the corner. She was too heavy-handed with it, or I guess heavy-footed with it. Too long, too strong. Couldn't quite keep up with it. And it's a goal kick for Moraine Valley. Without the starting goalkeeper, they're enlisting that duty to Delilah Alcala, who punts that one short. It's flicked on, controlled by Moraine Valley. And then it's taken away. Here's Lesmes. The defender will leave it back. Darby, Asai. Lesmes again as she looks to come near side. She does to Chavero. Working one-on-one with the defender, Chavero. Trying to find a little bit of room here. She'll circle back. 6:40 to go here in the first half. They leave it back for Darby. Nice little move there by Miyake. That back line for this Moraine Valley team has been very good here to keep it to a one-goal deficit. The likes of Karina Lopez, Lauren Reagan now between the pipes, but Alexis Delgado and Delilah Alcala have played very well. Since giving up that one goal, Moraine Valley has packed a few of the midfielders back as well, playing cautiously. They want to keep this 1-0. You never know in the second half. The ball bounces one way or another. Peskin with the 50-50 ball, trying to get to it, and we got a foul call. This will go against Tyler Junior College. Moraine Valley will have possession. Marabella Rodriguez, who has been quiet for the most part in this half, will punt it to midfield. Chipped forward, and here is Lesmes, who controlled for a moment. This one out the near side. It's left back for Leah Fish, the sophomore from Manchester, England. Directs it right back to Ari Assad. Lesmes sends this one long, looking for Asai. Finds her. For Tiemann. Couldn't control. Tiemann has it taken away. That one was behind her. Not much of a chance. It's taken away by Karina Lopez, the freshman. Up ahead. Maybe something cooking here for Moraine Valley. And Tyler able to take that one away. Some miscommunication between Cynthia Salas and her teammate. To the far side. This is Alanese. Asai. Lost it for a moment. Moraine Valley controls. 4:20 left first half. 1-0. Tyler leads. The goal in this one, early in the first half, Jessica McLeod, her 16th of the season. Here's Tiemann. Fires a shot. Reagan cannot get there. Sneaks inside the left post, finds the back of the net, and it's 2-0. Tyler Junior College, Sydney Tiemann, her 18th goal of the season. And just like that, the Tyler Junior College advantage has doubled to 2-0. Let's take a look at this one once again. Tiemann, you can see how she had 17 on the year. Lines it up at the top of the box, fires it, and Reagan just couldn't quite get a hand on it. And, well, that's where having a backup goalkeeper might cost you, where Kaylin Aguiarto might be able to read that a little bit earlier. Lauren Reagan, who is standing in there trying to keep it close with Aguiarto on the bench after getting kneed in the head, cannot get to it. It's 2-0. Here's Asai. Tyler back on the pressure again here. Lesmes directing traffic, finds Tiemann. A little bit of room for her, looking for another goal. Tiemann directed back to the top. That one's deflected out, and that back line once again denies the Apache attack. Here comes Moraine Valley. This one long. They're looking. And here comes Tyler once again. Left side, Tyler once again. Asai. And a whistle. Offsides. Asai was behind that defensive line. So we'll see Moraine Valley control. 2:33 to go in this first half. Moraine Valley looking to mount any kind of offensive strike that they can here, but they have not been able to do much. They're with the backup goalkeeper as well, trailing 2-0. Here's Alanese. Kennedy Rose touches back. This one swung around. Ari Assad from Tyler, Texas to Kennedy Rose, the coach's daughter. Punches it over to Miyake from Osaka, Japan. When left out, that's Jessica McLeod, who has one of the 2 goals. Here in the first half, Kennedy Rose once again. We're under 2 minutes to go here in this first half of play. Rose touches it back to Miyake. Rose again, looking to change the point of attack. Will send it back around. It's swung to Chavero. This is Lesmes. 85 seconds left in this half. Sent out ahead. Moraine Valley controls. Now Tiemann ends up with it. That one deflected out the touchline off the left foot of Sydney Tiemann, the sophomore from Lindale, Texas. 65 seconds to go in this first half, and Moraine Valley appearing to just try to hold on here and keep this a 2-0 difference. Paulina Stafiro will take a seat, checking into the game. Alexis Abed. This one headed out the near side. Last touch by Tyler. We'll go back to Moraine Valley. This young Tyler Junior College team playing well in their first half of the first game of the national tournament. 31 seconds to go here. 16 freshmen on this team. They have a 2-0 lead. McLeod controlling, putting some pressure on Alexis Delgado here. McLeod couldn't quite get to it. This one back up at the top of the box. Asai sends this one over, and Reagan picks it up with 13 seconds to go. If I were her, I would just hold on to that one. She'll drop kick it and try to send it out there, and that should take us to the end of the first half, as this one will end with the ball in the middle of the field here. 45 minutes in the book. Tyler Junior College has a 2-0 lead behind a pair of goals here. A backup goalkeeper in from Moraine Valley. We'll talk about it when we come back. You're watching the NJCAA Women's Soccer Championships on NJCAA TV.
This is where we're building the future. This is where we meet the challenge, where leaders emerge and careers take flight. This is where you discover new opportunities. Choose to stand where excellence lives, where titans rise. Eastern Florida State College.
Recently, the Eastern Florida State College women's basketball team held its media day to kick off the new season. Third-year head coach Jim Grimes looks to build upon last season's success.
Well, going to the state tournament last year was a big accomplishment for our program. It had been many years since we were able to do that. Really, the best thing about it was the experience that we were able to gain. So the returning players have already been where we want to be this year, and so that's going to really help us moving forward. As far as our expectations for this season, they're similar to what they were going into last season. You know, we want to have steady improvement. I want to see daily development in the team, and hopefully we can do even more than we did last season. Well, I've been very pleased with how the team has come together. Our chemistry seems to be good. I think this summer really helped us. We didn't have that in past years. We spent a lot of time together this summer, so I think we're far ahead in terms of our chemistry.
Well, we're going to bring a lot of energy this year, a lot more athleticism. It's going to be fun to watch us play. We got a lot of shooters, Emma, Paola. We have Trudy Walker and Kenya coming in, pushing the pace. It's going to be exciting to watch us play this year.
We're very athletic compared to last year. Like, we can go. There's a lot. Last year we couldn't go full court. This year we can go full court D and everything with no problem. Like, very athletic team.
My expectations are pretty high. I'm very excited. I'm very blessed to be here. It's a great opportunity for me to play for Eastern Florida. It's a great program. I'm really excited to be here. It's a great school, great teammates, great professors, great athletic program. So I'm really excited, and my expectations and hopes are high. I think we're going to focus on what we need to do, and I think we're going to do it.
Admission is free, so check the college website for the next home game and come out and support your Titans.
They're going to see a team that plays really hard. They're going to see a team that cares about each other. They're going to play together, and hopefully they're going to see a team that makes really good decisions.
Well, I would tell you, you think last year was something? Wait till you see this team.
Titan Madness was in the air as the annual event launched the 2015-2016 season for the men's and women's Titans basketball teams. The night began with a skills competition, pitting Titans players against one another in a display of sharpshooting from all over the court. Then it was nothing but net for the men and women as they showed off their shooting prowess in the three-point shooting contest. The Titans men and women then took to the court to face off in the co-ed scrimmage. Finally, the high-flying Titans dazzled the crowd with gravity-defying jams in the crowd-favorite dunk contest. This year, the talented men's team looks to continue its success behind three-time reigning FCSAA Southern Conference Coach of the Year, Jeremy Schulman. Coach Jim Grimes leads the Lady Titans team as they look to repeat as FCSAA Southern Conference champs. Admission to all Titans games is free, so check the schedule for the next home game and come out and support your Titans.
45 minutes in the book of Game 3 here on day one of the 2015 NJCAA Women's Soccer Championships here on NJCAA TV. Nick Runnewood's back here on the Titan Soccer Complex in Melbourne, Florida. 1/2 in the books. Tyler Junior College, the number 2 seed, leads 11-seeded Moraine Valley 2-0. And that first half was an eventful one for both of these teams, some good and some bad. For Tyler early on, it was about missed opportunities as they pressured this Moraine Valley team. And for Moraine Valley, one shot in that first half. This is it. The one opportunity, Leia Fish stands up to it, takes the brunt of the blow, and then right on the other side, it was Jessica McLeod early in that first half, put the ball in the back of the net, her 16th goal of the season. And then the big moment of that first half, it was Kaylin Aguiarto getting hit in the head. She was removed from the game. Lauren Reagan came in as a backup goalkeeper. And right there you saw Sydney Tiemann come in and pick up her 18th goal of the season. The goal leader on that team taking advantage of the backup goalkeeper, Lauren Reagan. And let's start right there with this Moraine Valley Cyclones team who come in at 14-1. Offensively, they did not do much, did not have a corner kick. They had one shot in that first half. And as we speak right now, Lauren Reagan is practicing with a member of the coaching staff, just playing a couple of shots at her in between the pipes while she gets ready. I do imagine she's going to be in goal for that second half. Lauren Reagan came in having played 20 minutes between the pipes all season long. Well, she got about 5 minutes, maybe 7 in that first half. She's going to get most likely 45 here in the second half to work. One goal already beat her, as I mentioned, Sydney Tiemann from the top of the box. You saw it, her 18th of the season. The other goal in that first half from Tyler Junior College came from Jessica McLeod, her 15th of the season. It was an impressive first half for Tyler Junior College, a team that did not make this tournament a season ago. Navarro College was here. Tyler coming back here. They looked ready in that first half. They came out. They were aggressive, scoring those 2 goals. 8 shots for Tyler Junior College. The Apache also 2 corner kicks. They've had plenty of opportunities, and it's been the play in the midfield for them that has really set up those opportunities. A long ball to Jessica McLeod, and also a good look to Sydney Tiemann that set things up there. And the number 2 seed Tyler Junior College set up here to get the victory in their first game of this tournament. Now then again, 45 minutes still to go and still plenty of time. But for Moraine Valley, like we've seen in the past 2 games of this first day of the tournament, you know, when you're giving up a whole lot of shots, it's hard to turn that into offense as well. We have not seen much from Maribela Rodriguez, who has 21 goals this season. She has been relegated to kind of waiting back and having to play some defense for this team. And without Kaylin Aguiarto, and I do not expect to see her in the second half as I watch Lauren Reagan warm up here and take a couple of tosses and kicks from the goalkeeper, the goalkeeping staff here. If Kaylin Aguiarto can't return, they need Lauren Reagan to pull out quite a performance here in the second half. The Oaklawn, Illinois native, the freshman, to try to keep Moraine Valley in this one against a Tyler team that was quite good offensively, earned their way to the Region 14 championship, and now sits here as the number 2 seed in this tournament. So it is going to turn out to be quite an entertaining second half between these 2 squads. Tyler Junior College and Moraine Valley, Illinois here. But this Tyler team, young, just 16 freshmen on this team. They were young coming in. They did not look as if the moment was too big for them, though. They get goals once again from Jessica McLeod and Sydney Tiemann, and had a couple of other opportunities as well as they pump out 8 shots on 2 corner kicks in that first half. And, well, the next 45 minutes should be eventful as we look to finish up Game 3 of 4 here on day 1 of this tournament. Second half coming up in just a few minutes here live from Melbourne, Florida, off the east coast of the Sunshine State at Eastern Florida's campus. You're watching the NJCAA Women's Soccer Championships live here on NJCAA TV.
Titan Madness was in the air as the annual event launched the 2015-2016 season for the men's and women's Titans basketball teams. The night began with a skills competition, pitting Titans players against one another in a display of sharpshooting from all over the court. Then it was nothing but net for the men and women as they showed off their shooting prowess in the three-point shooting contest. The Titans men and women then took to the court to face off in the co-ed scrimmage. Finally, the high-flying Titans dazzled the crowd with gravity-defying jams in the crowd favorite dunk contest. This year, the talented men's team looks to continue its success behind three-time reigning FCSAA Southern Conference Coach of the Year, Jeremy Schulman. Coach Jim Grimes leads the Lady Titans team as they look to repeat as FCSAA Southern Conference champs. Admission to all Titans games is free, so check the schedule for the next home game and come out and support your Titans.
Eastern Florida State College. This is where you discover new opportunities, where you pursue your dreams, and careers take flight. Apply now for new bachelor and associate degree programs in business, healthcare, computer technology, and other growing fields. Eastern Florida, where Titans rise. Apply today.
Recently, the Eastern Florida State College men's golf team held its 2015 Fall Media Day. Head coach Jamie Howell will need to prepare his players for an ambitious fall schedule that sets the stage for the spring championship season.
Your fall season just gives you an idea of who you are. You know, here's what we're capable of doing, here's where we need to improve, and then you make sure you don't try to do things you're not capable of at this time. So the big issue for me is just letting things play themselves out. You know, literally have the guys prepare and go play at each event and see how we do. You're not going to win if you don't have talent, and even more, you need some chemistry to go with it. So you're looking for guys that are going to fit together. I don't expect them to be best friends forever, but I expect them all to be on the same page, and if we all strive for the same goals, we'll do just fine, even filling those slots every year.
I see a positive being that we are young, but we're eager to build up on experience, eager to build up on being in the heat of the moment like last year. But it's going to be tough, and the positives we have is that Nationals is home. It's not traveling anywhere, and we're going to feel a little more comfortable being around, Brevard County instead of traveling to Kansas or Texas.
Well, I've heard obviously a lot about this program. Obviously, they've got a great history, and obviously being in America, it's great weather, and I feel like coming over here, I'll be able to excel in my game and compete with great players. We have some good sophomores in the team, very good, and if I can learn of what they've done over the last year, it might help me in the next few months developing as a golfer.
Sometimes you feel a little target on your back when you go to tournaments, but like golf is, you can't expect anything. Anybody can win on any given day, and I think that's going to be one of the things we're going to have to learn this year is we've lost a couple players that really helped us last year, but we're going to be replacing them this year with some good freshmen.
So check out the Eastern Florida State College website and come out and support your Titans.
We're going to try to repeat or if not do better. I mean, the goal is always to win, regardless. I didn't come here to get second place, and I don't think any of the guys did either.
Welcome back to Melbourne, Florida. Second half just about ready to get underway of Game 3 here on the opening day of the 2015 NJCAA Women's Soccer Championships. We thank you for joining us here on NJCAA TV. First half in the books, that is. Tyler Junior College, number 2 seed, leads 11th seeded Moraine Valley 2-0. I'm Nick Runowitz. Once again, we do appreciate you taking some time tuning in to watch what has been an entertaining day of soccer so far. They've all been shutouts, though, I'll tell you that. 4-0, 3-0, and now a 2-0 game here. A visiting team on the scoreboard, that is, has not scored a goal yet. And, well, as Moraine Valley comes back out here, I'm sure first-year head coach Albert Pilar and his Cyclones are planning to change just that storyline here from the first 2.5 games of play. Tyler Junior College in the white jerseys, white shorts. They'll move from left to right across your screen. Moraine Valley in the black jerseys and black shorts as well. Here's an opportunity early for Tyler. Centering shot, back up the top left, out the back of that box. They were looking for Tiemann. The long run there made by Tyler Junior College. Cooper Mills. She couldn't quite direct it over there to Tiemann, who has 1 goal already. Here is Lesmes. Sends that into the box. No go. This one directed back out. Big storyline of that first half. In case you are just joining us, it is freshman goalkeeper Kaylin Aguiarto exiting the game midway through that first half after taking a knee to the side of the head. It looked like it opened up a cut. Trainer came out. They tried working on it. She eventually had to exit the game. Lauren Reagan, listed as a defender on this team, had logged 5 minutes in goal, make that 20 minutes in goal this season. Came in. She's in between the pipes to open things up here for Moraine Valley in the second half. So I do not expect to see Kaylin Aguiarto. We have not heard anything as of yet. As soon as we find out something, we'll let you know. But I do not see Kaylin Aguiarto on the bench either, as Moraine Valley tosses it in. But Lauren Reagan checked in. She did give up 1 goal. Sydney Tiemann from the top of the box beat her for her 18th goal of the season. Here's a side. Left-footed shot. Reagan's going to watch that one go by from well up high. This Tyler team is going to test Reagan. That was Anna Lesmes, the forward. Make that the defender from Spain. And Moraine Valley will kick this one away. I think the big question of this second half, can Moraine Valley muster any kind of offense whatsoever? 1 shot in the first 45 minutes. Could not get the ball to Maribela Rodriguez, the team leader in goals at 21. She was relegated to mainly playing as a forward defender. And as I mentioned her name, here she is now. Almost run off the ball. Her flick forward is denied. This ball controlled for a moment by Tyler and then now pushed into their defensive backfield. Here's Alanese. They leave it for Leia Fish. And Fish will kick this one long. Headed back by Moraine Valley. Another header. Alanese flicks it ahead. Pushed forward. Once again, here comes another opportunity for Tyler Junior College. Looking to turn the corner. That one kicked off of Karina Lopez. The long run by Cooper Mills once again. I think that Cooper Mullins, I misspoke. And we'll see Anna Lesmes handle the corner kick. This is the 3rd corner kick of the game for Tyler College. They have not scored on any of the first 2. Goals in the first half from Jessica McLeod and Sydney Tiemann, who I already mentioned. Lesmes to handle. And she plays this one an in-swinger with the left foot, headed from the back post. That one is going to be whistled dead, offsides. Or do they call a foul? Either way, it's going to end up back to Moraine Valley. You imagine any kind of a corner kick is going to be a good opportunity for Tyler Junior College. Let's get another look at that real quick, see what happened there on that back end as Lesmes sent that one in. And it was Tiemann that headed it, and I think they just called the foul on her. She was not offsides. Didn't look like it, at least. Here's a ball on the left side. Kelso Peskin controls on that touch line, weaving between defenders, continuing to leave it up to the top of the box. It is denied back out. Tiemann there, flicks it back behind her and out the touch line. Lauren Reagan has not been tested yet here in the second half. As I mentioned, you imagine this Apache squad is going to try to send whatever they can there, see if they can get the young fill-in goalkeeper to make a mistake here. Reagan has not looked that comfortable between the pipes, was working with a member of the coaching staff during halftime, just at watching kicks come off the foot, a couple of shots and stopping them. Here's Tiemann. Working with the right foot, punches it out to Lesmes. Swung back around. This is Ari Assad. Defensive back line will change the point of attack. Miyake sends it over to Alanese. Back to Miyake. Tyler Junior College, a 2-0 lead. About 6 minutes gone by in the second half. We will see the host seed, host team that is, Eastern Florida State, in the next game after this one. Eastern Florida State will take on Spartansburg Methodist College. 2 games in the books already today. Here's Peskin, head full of steam, flicks it ahead, and it's denied out. Good play by Alexis Delgado of Moraine Valley to read that one and send it out of there before Asai can test Reagan, the goalkeeper. Tiemann has it denied. Here comes Moraine Valley. Just trying to get into their offensive half. They've played the entire game back in their own zone. And bumped off the play. Kennedy Rose able to take control. Here's Asai, looking for one touch, it's denied. Back to the near side here. And once again, it's taken away. Kie Asai from Osaka, Japan, leaves it back for her countrymate, Miyake. To Asai. Miyake. Mullins. And here's Alanese. Tyler taking their time with this one as they move to the far side of the field with the attack. This one kicked out of bounds by Alex Abed from Palos Hills, Illinois, a local, to where Moraine Valley, Illinois is. It's just southwest of the city of Chicago, out by Midway, if you're familiar with the landscape there in the Windy City. As I was saying, 2 games already in the books. Butler, a 3-0 win over Schoolcraft College. Iowa Central, 4-0 over Laramie County Community College. Unless Moraine Valley can put together some sort of offense here for the final 36 minutes, we're looking at our 3rd straight shutout to start the day. Mullins, one touch to Asai. Mullins trying to go get it. She will. And that ball knocked out of bounds. Nice defensive play there by Diana Lang. Kennedy Rose will throw it in from the near sideline here. Daughter of head coach Corey Rose. They talked a lot about how special it has been for the two of them to go on this ride together to the national tournament. This ball in, knocked back out. Rose controls. Alanese. Nice change of direction. Finds Miyake. Left back for the defender, Assad. And she'll send it over to the far side. Here's Peskin make that. Lesmes. Moraine Valley able to control here on the attack. Sent ahead. This is Maribela Rodriguez trying to run long for the ball. Can she catch up to it? No, she can't. They'll leave it back to Leia Fish. This one punched in once again. Miyake controls ahead for Assad. Correction, Asai. And this one ahead to Peskin. She's tripped up right side of the box, and Peskin goes down. Alexis Delgado goes over to make sure that Kelso Peskin is all right. Bit of a handshake there, both of them understanding there was no malintent there. And it's going to be a free kick from the right side of the box. Good opportunity for Tyler Junior College here with 34:40 to go as the clock continues to tick in the second half. And Kiai Asai looking to line this one up. Also, Anna Lesmis waits. Last time we saw this, Asai ran right by it and left it. Lesmis does that this time. Asai lofts this in up near the goal. 50-50 ball is loose. Reagan made a play on it. And now it's up at the top of the box, and Moraine Valley controls. For only a moment, though. Alanese. Left back for Assad. And over to that far side. Ariel Howell back into the ball game. She started, left the game early in the first half, is back out to start the second half. One substitute getting ready as Howell runs it down for Tyler. Ball punched out, Lesmis. Looking for Mullins. They direct it back to Delgado. It's a long run to the national championship here in Melbourne, Florida. Each team will play 2 games. If you're going to win the whole thing, you'll play 4 in a week. Left side, here's Timon. Make it Timon, her shot. That one deflected in the back of the net. That's a goal, and it's 3-0 Tyler. Wait a moment here. Yes, they are going to count that. For a moment, it looked as if they were not going to, but Cooper Mullins has her first goal of the tournament. Let's take a look at that one once again. Tiemann coming around the end here. Looked like she was blocked off. Mullins on a free run to the goal, and she just deflected that one right in there. Her 13th goal of the year, 3rd of the game for Tyler. And for a moment, the way the official reacted, I thought they were going to call that one off, but they did not. Makes it 3-0 Tyler. Credit the assist to Sydney Tiemann, her 8th of the season. Now a goal and an assist for Sydney. And Tyler Junior College takes a 3-0 lead. Moraine Valley with the free kick. Flicked back. Kennedy Rose left it short, but Lesmis ends up with it to that far side. Tiemann once again looking long for Peskin. Muscled out by the defender, but Peskin circles back around, will center it. Asai. And let's for a moment jump right back to that Cooper Mullins goal, the Weatherford, Texas freshman. Look at her running on a free run, calling forward. And Tiemann finds her. Right foot, one touch, one chance, and it finds the back of the net. Right by Alexis Delgado and Lauren Reagan. And here's a free kick once again coming for Tyler Junior College. Asai and Lesmis once again. It'll be Asai again. Lofter, this one well high over the top of the crossbar. It's 3-0 Tyler Junior College. So at least 3 goals in each of the first 3 games. Offense did come to play here today. 3 from Butler, 4 from Iowa Central, and another 3 at least for Tyler here. Our final game of the day after this, Eastern Florida State, the top overall seed, and the host team will take on Spartansburg Methodist. Lofting ball into the box, headed away. Nice play by this defense of Moraine Valley, but the ball will run out the touchline, and a corner kick once again for Tyler Junior College. It's the 4th of the game. for Tyler Junior College. 4 corner kicks for Tyler to just 1 shot for Moraine Valley. The offense of Tyler has absolutely smothered this Cyclones team through the first 60 minutes of soccer. Here's a punch shot, middle of the box, ball loose, deflected out by the defense, settled on, and a left-footed shot deflected. And we'll see another corner kick. Number 5 for the game. That ball off the foot of Jessica Chavero. Let's get another look at the opportunity for Tyler Junior College. Just a chip shot. I think the idea for this Tyler team is going to be any kind of pressure you can put on Lauren Reagan because of the inexperience at goalkeeper. And here's another ball looking for the back of the box, is well too high over the head of Kennedy Rose. And it'll go back to Moraine Valley. But anything you can put, any kind of pressure in there with that backup goalkeeper. You don't have someone with the experience of a Kaylin Egiarto in there that's going to step out and make a play on the ball, which is exactly what that situation may have called for. Kind of a similar thing as well for that goal for Cooper Mullins. I think normally you would have seen a goalkeeper step out there. Lauren Reagan waited back, and that's more of an experience type thing in this scenario. Someone who plays defender, not goalkeeper, is going to have a kind of a different reaction there. And Lauren Reagan just doing the best she can when she's at and what she's asked of by head coach Albert Pilar. So off the foul, a free kick here for Moraine Valley. We want to remind you that you can keep up with the latest news and updates regarding NJCAA soccer by visiting the official website of the National Junior College Athletic Association at www.njcaa.org. Moraine Valley with possession. Now Tyler will try to flip the field here on them. That ball out the far side. Last touched by Tyler. They'll give it back to Moraine Valley, the Cyclones. Trying to avoid their second loss of the year, they're going to have to hurry. And a goal kick coming for Leah Fish and Tyler Junior College. Tyler 16-3-1. Moraine Valley 14-1. Leah Fish will boom this one away. Low line drive. Nice backspin on that one. Controlled by Tyler. Kind of a missed bounce there. We'll give it back to Moraine Valley. Ball sent long. Headed up ahead. Moraine Valley pushing the envelope here. Maybe an opportunity, a shot, and it's wide. That one nowhere near the goal, but Moraine Valley with an opportunity perhaps here. They'll have a corner kick, their first of the game. That shot off the foot of Paulina Stafira. See who will handle it for this Moraine Valley team. This might be the best opportunity of the game. Well, it will be for Moraine Valley. Maribela Rodriguez will do the honors from that far side. Her kick, line drive towards the back post, and it hits the top of the post, rolls out the back of the box. And it's kicked out the near side here. That one deflected off the foot of Cynthia Salas. So the ball will go back to Tyler Junior College. That kick from Maribela Rodriguez, just a little off kilter. Substitution, 2 newcomers in for Tyler. Asai and Lesmis will take a seat. Checking in, Logan Phillips, as well as Jessica McLeod. Let's go back to that corner kick here from Maribela Rodriguez, lofting ball, and that one just hits the top corner of the post. The crossbar there and rolls over the top. Not much of an opportunity for Moraine Valley. Was their first corner kick of the game. As I mentioned, they had just 1 shot in that first half. Have not really had much to go on. Here's McLeod. Left foot was trying to leave it ahead for Tiemann, but that one well too long. This controlled by Delilah Akala. Here's Tiemann with it. This one rolled back down. Leah Fish coming to the near side, waiting for it. Victoria Alanese from Pearland, Texas. Sends it long. Tiemann running for it. Knocked out of bounds by Alexis Delgado, the Burbank, Illinois native. Some clouds starting to roll their way in here at Melbourne, Florida. It was partly cloudy, mostly clear skies when we kicked things off this morning for Schoolcraft and Butler. But as the day has gone on, some weather has started to roll its way in. Got one more game after this. Hoping to keep it nice and dry the rest of the way. Ball loose in the box. Kennedy Rose. Up high, here's Alanese. Looking to set the table. At the top of the box. Here's McLeod. One goal already, hoping for two. Has it knocked away. Moraine Valley looking to turn the table here and try to go on an offensive strike, but they can't. Taken back away by this Tyler team. Chavero around two defenders. Headed for the touchline. Did she set up the corner kick? Looks like it, yes. It will be the 6th corner kick of this game for Tyler, and now substitution. 3 newcomers in for Tyler. Tiemann will come out. Peskin will come out. Checking in are 3 newcomers for Tyler Junior College. We'll see who will handle this corner kick here. One of them, Logan Phillips, who checked in just a few moments ago before that last change, will handle it from that far side. Here's the kick, low line drive near the front, ball loose. Logan Reagan there, can't make the play. This one sent in easily. That was McLeod again. Correction. That was Riley McLeod who put that one in the back of the net. So now both McLeod sisters have a goal, Jessica and Riley. And it's 4-0 Tyler. Let's take a look at that one again. As soon as the ball was loose at the top of the box, you knew this was bad news for Moraine Valley. And you can see Lauren Reagan just has it go off her left knee. Riley settles it and punches it in. Well, wait a minute here. That one looked to go off the foot as well of Delilah Akala. They're going to give it to Riley, though, the goal. She tried to deflect that ball away. Here comes Logan Phillips. 4-0 Tyler. Maribela Rodriguez has it stripped away, and they're going to call a foul at the top of the box. Adding some pressure there was Tyler. This one will go back to Leah Fish. Free runner coming at her, but she's able to get rid of it quickly. It's swung around to Alanese. Ball left long. Here's another opportunity for Tyler. Left back. Nicely played by the defender. That's Karina Lopez. But it ends up with Alanese. One touch. Coming back to Logan Phillips on the near side. She changes direction well, but just left it a little bit too long, and it's taken away. Alanese with it once again here. For Moraine Valley, they've made some plays defensively. They've been just unable to clear it out of the zone. Kennedy Rose will leave it back to Chavero. Long into the top of the box. That one deflected away. Here's Alanese. Alanese. Left side of the box, left-footed shot. Reagan there for the stop. She's able to hold up to that one, and we got a player shaken up here after that shot. They're going to bring the trainer out to take a look at her. So 21-29 left here. In the second half, and down. That looks like it's Victoria Alanese wearing the number 14, yes, and that's clearly a cramp she's dealing with as they try to stretch that out. Let's take a look at that last play before the stoppage here, and Alanese goes down there. And an opportunity for Tyler, but Lauren Reagan, the backup goalkeeper, able to stand in there and make the stop. If you are just joining us, that is the big storyline of this one. In the first half, Moraine Valley starting goalkeeper Kaylin Egiarto removed from the game after there was a collision between her and Audresha Spates, the sophomore defender. And you see here once again, we'll go back to it, Victoria Alanese trying to turn that corner and just gets knocked back, and she's going to exit the ball game for now and go take a seat, leaves under her own power. Checking into the game is Zuzaline Sanchez. But back to Egiarto. That collision with Spates looked like it opened up a bit of a cut on the back of her head. She took a knee to the head, exited the game. Lauren Reagan, who's played 20 minutes in goal this entire year, has played a majority of the season as a defender, comes into the game and has just tried to keep it as clean as possible, has had a hard time. Here's Spates trying to turn the corner. Can she save it out the touchline? No, they say that it rolled out. And the ball will go back to Moraine Valley. So for Moraine Valley, the only decision he really had was to play Lauren Reagan. Guy who's in his first season, has guided this team to a national championship tournament appearance in his first year, a 14-1 season. Alcala will kick this one short. Nice flick by Moraine Valley there. That was Maribela Rodriguez. Tiemann. Make that McLeod. Good touch to the top of the box, but denied by the Cyclones defense. Assad. Spates up at the right side. Here's Logan Phillips. Back to Spates. Running for that touch line, trying to center it. Nicely played by the Moraine Valley defense. That's Karina Lopez there. We've hit the 20-minute mark of the second half, a 4-0 lead for Tyler Junior College. A pair of goals in each half. As Tyler Junior College will wait for this one to be kicked away by Moraine Valley. While they do that, we want to remind you, fans, you can follow all of the action of the 2015 NJCAA Division I Women's Soccer National Championship live on NJCAA TV. Just go to www.njcaaatv.com to view live and archive video of each game, relive all the exciting plays and great memories of this year's tournament by visiting www.njcaaatv.com. And if you go download it, I'll be there too. So you might as well go out and have a good time with that. But once again, all of those at www.njcaaatv.com. Ball left back. Moraine Valley looking for a last-minute push here. Ball in the control of the ladies in black. Cynthia Salas. Once again, Tyler will now control. Here's Miyake. The Japan native has it stripped away. But you can see the defense for this Tyler Junior College team playing in the Moraine Valley zone across midfield. They are putting pressure on this team as much as they can, and now Kennedy Rose controls. The sophomore from Tyler, playing her final season for Tyler here under her father, the head coach, Corey Rose. Wouldn't be any better way than to cap this off with a national championship between those two. How special that would be. Rose taken out from behind, a slide tackle there, and she's slow to get up. And Rose is slow to walk off. Let's take a look at that one more time here as Kennedy Rose controlled and the slide tackle from behind. That was a tough play there. Rose shaken up. They're going to give a yellow card to Paulina Stafira make that. She's going to exit the game. And Kennedy Rose will leave as well with 17:55 to go. Tyler in control of this one, 4-0. And a free kick here for the Apache. Punch shot, left out to the top of the box, and raked out this near sideline. Tyler, Region 14 champions. You know, I mentioned this with Iowa Central as well. The teams that seem to be successful in this tournament, here's a shot, and once again, Lauren Reagan able to hold on to that one. The teams that are successful in this type of a tournament not only are deep, but fundamentally seem to be able to matriculate the ball down the field a little bit more consistently. And it's more about touch passing and being able to give yourself offensive opportunities as Spates leaves that one out there. And there's a bit of a collision. They're going to give this ball back to Moraine Valley. And a Moraine Valley player still shaken up just a little bit there. That's Deanna Lang, who was involved in that collision. But if you're a team that can give yourself offensive opportunities, you're going to be in the mix in this type of a tournament, because usually you're going to need 2 or 3 goals to get it done. When we get down to games on Wednesday and games on Friday and Saturday, that's, well, the game on Saturday, which would be the championship game. That's what it's about. You need to be able to create some opportunities for yourself. That's what we've seen through the first 3 games of day 1 here today. Butler, Iowa Central, and now Tyler as well. Crisp passing. They don't turn the ball over as much, and when they create an opportunity, mainly they're taking advantage of it. Here's a shot, and Lauren Reagan with the stop. Now, this is a little bit of a different situation for Moraine Valley because Kayla Nagyarto not in the game. And Lauren Reagan looked very green between those pipes when she went in there, and I think Corey Rose realized that. They wanted to test her. Let's take a look at that last shot once again. This is Shaviro, who came up just at the top of the box, fired that bullet, and Lauren Reagan able to get in front of it, knock it down. Nicely done by Lauren Reagan. But I think the idea of Corey Rose here today was, in this second half, we're just going to test her. Put the ball in the middle of the box and see if she gives us an opportunity, and that has been the case here in the second half, especially when you look at the Riley McLeod goal. That ball was just loose, and she was able to punch it right in there. Sydney Tillman taking it up the left side, and just no one picked her up. .50-50 ball, won away by Moraine Valley. That's Deanna Lang. We'll kick it long, looking for Maribela Rodriguez. Tyler controls instead. This is Ari Assad, left back, Leia Fish. Her kick long. And punch back once again, 15-minute mark, second half, 4-0. Tyler leads Moraine Valley in Game 3 here on day 1 of the 2015 NJCAA Women's Soccer Championships. We do thank you for joining us here on NJCAA TV. I'm Nick Grunowitz. We'll be here providing coverage of each and every game for this tournament all week long, leading up to Saturday night's championship affair It'll be a 7 o'clock start. 4 games today, 4 tomorrow on Tuesday, 4 on Wednesday. Then a pair of semifinals on Thursday. Kick into the box, loose up top. Lifted out by Tyler, and then Saturday is that championship game. It's going to be a very exciting week for all 12 of these teams, hoping to eventually be crowned the one champion out here in Melbourne, Florida. Ball controlled by Karina Lopez. Deflected out that far sideline, and now we have another substitute to check in for Tyler. Taking a seat will be Chavero. Checking in is Kimberly Smith, the freshman defender from Silsbee, Texas. And here's a long ball let out to that far side. Looking to run it down was Ari Assad, but she'll let it roll out of bounds, and we'll see the newcomer toss this one in. Silby. Make that Smith, Kimberly Smith that is, from Silsbee, Texas. Spates can't control. It's out of bounds on the near side here. Couldn't quite steer it in. And Tyler will take control once again. Our final game of the day up after this should be a good one. The host team and top overall seed, Eastern Florida State, will take on Spartanburg Methodist. That Eastern Florida team, 14-0, looking to continue their perfect season. They've been the #1 ranked team for quite some time, have been in the top 5 rankings all year long. Here's a rolled ball into the box, and Lauren Reagan comes out and makes a play. Loose ball, controlled, Maribela Rodriguez. Top goal scorer on the team, trying to just keep control of the possession here. Smith harassing her, this one left ahead to Maggie Hacker. Her centering shot, really wide right, nowhere near where Leah Fish had to be much concerned. As Moraine Valley continues to try to figure anything out offensively that they can. 1 corner kick and 1 shot up until recently. I believe that's the 3rd shot of the game for this team. Ball in the middle of the pitch. Spates. She controls. Nifty little footwork there, got a step. Looking to run down that right side. Can she turn the corner? Spates looking to center, and it's deflected out the touchline by Alexis Delgado. Nicely played by the Moraine Valley defender. It does result in a corner kick for Tyler, their 6th of the game. And Tyler will handle it. Coming out of the ball game is Jessica McLeod. For Tyler, checking in, Carly Malone. Corner kick on the near side here. Handling that will be Logan Phillips. Has a teammate waiting close here. She wants to play it short. Won't do it. Long, straight shot into the box, headed up, and that is just over the top. And Moraine Valley will take control once again. As I mentioned earlier, this Tyler team did not make it to the national tournament a year ago. Let's take a look at that corner kick once again as well. This one lofted up, and the header just a little bit too strong. That one came off the head of Riley McLeod, who already has 1 goal today. This Tyler team, no national tournament a season ago. Corey Rose and his team sitting out last year's postseason. Navarro College was here in their place for Region 14. But Tyler back in the hunt here today, the Apache, and this week that is. They lead 4-0, looking for their 3rd national championship in program history. That would be their 3rd in 9 years, make it 8 years. The program started in 2008. That would be impressive from Corey Rose, who has the second-seeded team, arguably, based on the rankings, the second-best team in the tournament. A very good chance to make that run. They've got a whole lot of weapons offensively, as we've seen. Sydney Tiemann, Kelso Peskin, Riley, and Jessica McLeod. Their midfield has been solid today with Kennedy Rose, as well as Logan Phillips and Yuri Miyake. Ball all alone in the middle of the pitch, sent in and rejected by Alexis Delgado. She says, get that out of here. And here comes Moraine Valley. Long ball sent up ahead. They're looking for Maggie Hacker, and she can't run that one down. Ari Assad controls. Hacker trying to put some pressure on. Smith harassed by Rodriguez, and she keys it out of bounds. We have one substitute ready to check into this game for Moraine Valley for the final 8:30 once she gets in. This one controlled by Salas. Here's Hacker, but they'll have the substitute check in here first. They're going to pull Zalali Manduhano out. And she'll take a seat. Delilah Akala will check back into the ball game, and once again here comes Tyler on the run. Logan Phillips, Spates, up the near sideline, left this one long here for Kellis Darby. Coming to the right side, she is knocked off the ball, and they'll call a foul. Inside of the box, this will go against Tyler, and Moraine Valley will take control. 7:27 to go, second half, 4-0. Tyler Junior College with the lead over Moraine Valley. Tyler hails from Texas, the Lone Star State. Moraine Valley from the Windy City, just outside of Chicago in Illinois. Their head coach, Albert Pilar, trying to pull some strings here, bringing in Lauren Reagan, that is, the backup goalkeeper when needed. They have not been able to hold up to this onslaught of Tyler Junior College offensive attacks. Here's a long ball. Leah Fish will come out and make that play. For those of you asking, where do they go from here? I'll let you know. Tyler Junior College should have tomorrow off. The top seeds in each matchup have Tuesday off. Don't come back until playing Wednesday. And that is the case. Moraine Valley is back at it on Tuesday. They take on Monroe College in Pool B play. As for Tyler Junior College, they'll take on Monroe on Wednesday. Monroe, of course, the off day here today. Each team plays 2 games in pool play. They have 1 off day. Friday, once again, the winner of each pool will move on to Friday's semifinal matchup. We have an off day Thursday as well in this tournament. Here's a loose ball controlled by Yuri Miyake. And another substitute checking in here for Moraine Valley. Toss in for Moraine Valley. Here's Marabella Rodriguez. Have not seen much of her. The centering shot is deflected back out. And Tyler will, that defensive line will shoot it back up the field. That off the foot of Ari Assad. This is the longest Moraine Valley has played on their offensive side here. They've been able to keep it in this half for a couple of moments as they try to find an opportunity. They bring it back to the near sideline here. Punched ahead, but headed right back out again by Tyler. So once again, a game for Moraine Valley tomorrow. They don't have to wait long to try to shake this one off and get back on the pitch. Tyler will have tomorrow off. They'll go to the beach, I'm sure. We have one more game after this as well. Spartanburg Methodist, as Spates is run down and knocked over. Spartanburg Methodist will take on Eastern Florida State College, that top overall and host seed here in Melbourne. Spates will have the free kick, and after that yellow card, ushered off the field will be Diana Lang. She'll come off. And let's take a look at that one once again. Checking in is Alali Manduhanu, and Spates trying to turn that corner, and coming over and giving her a little bit of a shove was Diana Lang there. Didn't have much of a play on the ball there. Didn't look like there was much intention of a play on the ball. Here's the opportunity for Tyler that it creates. Kellis Darby will handle the free kick. Swings into the back of the box, and the header is wide there. And Moraine Valley will have it. Delilah Akala will handle this one here as Lauren Reagan waits between the pipes. Moraine Valley, Region 4 champions. This one flicked ahead, headed forward once again for Tyler, and regained by Moraine Valley for a moment, and then Tyler will once again take control. This Tyler team has ratcheted back the offense just a bit here for the final couple of moments. Up 4-0. They know they're pretty safe and sound with that lead. Ari Assad into the midfield. Will punch it back. It's another beautiful November night here in the Sunshine State. Sun beginning to set down to our right here as we head towards that 5:30 start for the final game of the day. This one winding down, under 3 minutes to go in the second half, and Moraine Valley will have a toss in. But as I've mentioned, the weather just beginning to break now. It's been in the 90s the last couple of weeks, and well, finally it's starting to feel like November, which is something that most of these teams have to be getting acquainted to. Of course, Tyler from Texas, used to the heat. Moraine Valley from Illinois, it's in the 60s there already up near Chicago and starting to cool off. Talk about some of the other teams that are here as well. Butler from Kansas having to kind of adjust to that as well. Schoolcraft from Michigan, it's also starting to cool down there. So that's also an adjustment that some of these teams need to make. They haven't played in the same kind of humidity. That's why I think you might see a lot of these players, if we do have a warm day, deal with a little extra fatigue. That's why they also don't play these games during the summer as well, I would guess. Does not get too warm here. It's a very nice week for this to be played. A week ago would have been, of course, a completely different story. 1:20 to go here in that second half. 4-0 Tyler, and Moraine Valley starting to try to push as much as they can to that offensive side, but Tyler has had all of the answers this afternoon. They've picked up 4 goals from Sydney Tiemann, a pair from the McLeod sisters, Riley and Jessica.
1 minute left in the game match. 1 minute left.
And that final one by Cooper Mullins. We're under a minute to go now. Tyler Junior College closing in on opening up their tournament with a victory. After missing the tournament a season ago, they'll start this one out with a win. One of the younger teams, the second youngest, that Eastern Florida team in the tournament. 16 freshmen on this squad, did not look like it. They played with a very calm nature. Did not seem like the moment was too big for them as they opened up a quest for a national championship, and they continue to try to push all the way until the end here today, under 10 seconds to go. But the second-seeded Tyler Junior College Apaches are going to get the victory and move to 17-3-1. Moraine Valley, the 11 seed, falls to 14-2. And that'll do it for Game 3 here of the day. 4 goals for Tyler. Once again from Tiemann, a pair from McLeod, and Cooper Mullins. And that'll do it for us here in Melbourne, Florida. One more game coming up as well. Stay tuned for that. Eastern Florida State ready to tee things up and open up their quest for a national championship as well. That game coming up in a moment. You're watching the NJCAA Women's Soccer Championships on NJCAA TV.